Hello, hello. Hi, Reasonable Doubt. Welcome in. We're going to get started as soon as I get 3 pillars in here. Hi, Gina. Welcome in. What the heck? Jeez. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. There's Jules. Hey, Jules. All right. This is called Critical Mass, the Tipping Point. This is tuned to 432, 528, and 963 hertz progression. So we are going to, Spirit led me to that this morning, so that's what we're going to start with. Here we go. Hey, Jason. Welcome in, Jason. There, we got our 3 pillars in here.
Not a chosen few behind the gate. Not selected souls sealed by fate. A frequency spreading soul to soul, enough awake, and the whole world knows.
Oh, wow, beautiful.
One candle lit in absolute dark changes everything. The tipping point starts. 144,000, not a number, a threshold. 144,000, where the new world takes hold. Critical mass, when enough souls remember. Critical mass, the frequency of one. The shift has begun.
Hey, humanity, welcome in.
Not religion, not doctrine, not chosen race. Just consciousness waking, recognizing its face in the mirror of another awakened soul. To remembering, making each other whole. The 100th soul tips what the 99 built. No separation, no guilt. You don't need permission. You don't need a title.
Hey, Jordan. Hi, beautiful angels.
You don't need a number. You just need to remember. And remembering is contagious.
Haha, yes it is. Grand Rising Flower Power. Hi, beautiful angel.
144,000.
Remembering is contagious. I love that.
144,000.
I'll put this one on Discord too, Flower Power.
To be frequency, conscious and clear. The shift isn't coming. It's already here.
This is a good one.
One voice.
One voice.
Becomes two.
Becomes 2.
Becomes the world.
Hey, Missy Marie Joy. Hi, beautiful. Hey, Betty. Hi, beautiful angel. Lots of pillars in here today. Love it. Love it, love it. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the butterfly, you are a pillar. If you're on the but Wow, that was really good. That was really good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that one. Amazing. All right, where is my... Well, I must have put my Spotify down. Uh-oh. Okay. We'll fix that. Put it back to Ascension Music. What do we got first? What's first? Let's see. Groove Machine by Oracle Nomad. We've been listening to him this morning and dance. Woohoo! All right, guys, welcome. Hey, Alicia. Hi, beautiful angel. Welcome into Ascension class. We're going to get started with our cards today and see the messages, hear the messages that Spirit wants us to hear on this journey we call life, right? And we create our journeys. So here we go. Hi, Holly. Welcome in, beautiful angel. All right. Chakra wisdom. Chakra wisdom. Starting at the base chakra, self-sufficiency. By finding material security without being materialistic, I will gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. I am resourceful. I put in the effort to be responsible for supplying fundamental needs in my life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I take responsibility for where I now find myself in life as I move forwards. I get in touch with and trust my innate wisdom, which tells me that I will be provided with all I need. Yes, absolutely. That's basic manifestation need. That's basic needs that are easy to manifest, really. People that aren't manifesting that, wow, they got more problems than, I don't know. Hello, Hootis. Welcome in. Hopefully they turn things around. They start realizing who they are. They remember who they are. And then they turn their lives around. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. Hey, Irish. Hi, beautiful. Guidance. In times of uncertainty, I ask God to guide me to the light in my being. I am directed to doors that will open inner freedom to me and step forward in trust. I release my fate to God and my faith is rewarded. This is the door here. This is the butterfly door. Trust the door. Okay, guidance. The divine fruit. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. Hi, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Yes, divine fruit. You know a person by their fruits, right? Affirmation. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. Yes. Affirmations. Absolutely. Here we go. Thank you for the you're awesome. You're awesome too, Holly. Here is our work your light. Our work your light says protection. At 10:11, we put on the full armor of God. We don't do that for our health. I mean, we do it for our health. My mother used to say that all the time. I'm not doing this shit for my health. But yet we do put on the full armor of God for protection. There's crazy things going on in the world and we should be protected from them. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Yes. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? All of us are being called. How are you answering that call? Some of y'all are being called out. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Yes, that's what we're doing. We are birthing a new age. In order to do that, we have to remember who we are and live authentically as our angelic selves. Do you think angels are afraid of anything? Right? Authenticity and alignment with divine Maria source. Yes, exactly. Hi, Noralise Amenti. Welcome in. I can tell you are angel frequency. Here is our starseed oracle. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Spirit keeps telling us we've done this before. Many times before. I know this. Double mission. Yes. Lightworker starseed. Serve the world by being you. These cards are really speaking today. They're speaking right to you. But baby steps. Yes. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Follow your intuition. Always. Always trust your inner guidance. Trust it to lead you to exactly what you need to be led, whether that's people, whether that's books, whether that's websites, whether that's TikTok videos. Your inner guidance will lead you to everything that you need for your journey to your ascension when you start listening to it. Yes. Here's our water card. Our water says gentle force. Ahaha. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. We are in this for the long game. This has been a long game for many of us. My game started really revving up. Well, it started when I was 12 years old at touching those stones there. I always forget the name of these stones. I don't know why. Stonehenge. Yeah, touching Stonehenge. And I went there with my mother. She was a chaperone in a school trip to Stonehenge when I was 12. And I touched Stonehenge. And that was my first activation. I didn't know then what it was, but that was my first activation. And then I had an experience with a narcissistic person. And after I divorced that narcissistic person, then was my awakening. And that really happened in 1996. So, and I've had several awakenings since then. This most recent one, I would say 10 years solid. So, yes. Oh, yes. I believe so too, Lynn. I believe so. There's the final countdown playing. Hi, Trey. Hi, beautiful. We keep getting the final countdown also because it is. We are in end game. That is why we have to be on our A game. What is our A game? The angel game. Ding, ding, ding. Spirit just told me that. Your A game is your angel game. Wow. Okay. Here is our animal for the day. Our animal. Hi, Sharon. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Jules. Hi, beautiful. Dog. Friend. Oh, my goodness. I just put 2 and 2 together again. In the very first Forest Fairy reading that I had done, I was teaching dogs, friends. So that makes sense. Wow. I'll show you too. I'll show you. I'll put it in TikTok in the in our room we have. Today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. Yes. Aw, thank you, Dolly. They're kind of crazy. They're a little crazy, but I like them. Uh-huh. All right, here is our crystal angel. Our crystal angel, Amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, release this situation to God for healing and answers. Yes. Yes. Whimsical. Amber is your sister's name. Ah. Maybe it's saying go call Amber. Here is our awakened dreamer. Swim with your inner mermaid, merman. There's a treasure chest waiting at the bottom of your inner ocean. Trust your inner merbeing. Oh my goodness, Trey, are you seeing this? What? To guide you into the depths of the opportunity that beckons. You have what it takes to skillfully surf the waves of your greatest passion and feel your most vibrant feelings. We all have an inner mermaid. Trey saw my inner mermaid, right? Wow. A guided mermaid meditation. I can work on that. Here is our, for the love of dragons, because our dragons are always with us. They're inside of us. They live inside of us also. Here is the above, so below. As above, so below. We hold the keys to both 3D, 5D, and we keep it balanced. And the bridges. The Watcher. The Watcher. What card is this? 3. Card 3. Of course it's card 3. Of course it is. My number all growing up was 3. Time to fly up high away from the minutiae of life to get an expansive view. Being grounded is essential, but sometimes we need a dragon's eye view of our life to get a better perspective. Is your vision too small? Are your plans too meager? Are you breathing a little and calling it a life? Use your meditation space to climb up to 10,000 feet and take in the expanse of your life. Decide your next move based on that vantage point. So wild that we got this card because this is exactly what I'm doing with my life. Yep. I just did that yesterday. I was like, I need to do this and I need to do this and I need to do it. And I keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I'm not putting it off anymore. I'm not putting it off anymore. All right. Here's our butterfly for the day. Our butterfly is, I have confidence in myself. Godfidence. I am ready for everything that life offers me. Be ready, guys, because you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Speak it into being. Whatever it is that you want to be in, speak it. Here is our Ascended Master, the first Ascended Master coming in. It's the Shekinah. It's your sacred self. It's your higher self. It's your Sophia. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. It's the beautiful dove. It's your Merkaba. Yes, I wear a Merkaba around my neck that my best friend Chris sent me. I sure do. I sure do. Oh, I love that. She looks like your youngest daughter. Amazing. Beautiful. Mother Earth is playing by Thrive. All right. We have Master El Moria coming in also today. Will, truth, divine leadership. He steps forward first, steady and unwavering. Hold your position. This is his message to you, to us, to all of us, because we are all together in this. Hold your position without needing approval. Yes. Oh, that's beautiful, Trey. You are not here to convince. You are here to anchor truth. Leadership now is quiet, consistent, and unshaken. This energy is about inner authority, not reacting, not explaining, just being aligned. Being aligned, yes. Hey, Tammy. Hi, beautiful angel. Archangel Michael is coming in. Always protection, clarity, energetic sovereignty. His presence is sharp today, clean, cutting through distortion. Yes. His message is sever cords of obligation that no longer serve your path. Not everything that asks for your energy is meant to receive it. Choose alignment over attachment. There's a strong theme of energetic boundaries without guilt. Yes. The Arcturian Council is coming in. Precision, frequency, alignment, and timeline calibration. They come in very calmly, very exact. Message. You are being fine-tuned. What feels like stillness is recalibration. Trust the pauses. They are adjusting your trajectory with precision. This is about micro adjustments rather than big moves. Yes. The Council of Light, Unity Field, Collective Stabilization. They wrap the entire message together. The message is the collective does not need more noise. It needs stabilized hearts. Those who can hold peace without wavering are the ones guiding the shift. This confirms what came through earlier. You are not meant to push harder. You are meant to hold steady. We keep getting this message. Yes. Hold our pillars steady no matter what's going on out there. That's all the Three Stooges. Right? Not our circus, not our monkeys. The thread that connects them all. Stand in truth, El Moria. Cut what drains you, Michael. Trust the recalibration, the Arcturians, and hold the field. That is the Council of Light. If you feel it, today is not a do more day. It is a lock in your frequency and let reality adjust around you day. Yes. All right. The dragon message for today. Dragon transmission aligned to today's field. The current is steady, not rushing, not pulling, holding. This is where many falter because there is no surge to ride, no wave to chase, only presence. The dragon speaks. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. You are being positioned. Every breath you take in awareness locks your field into greater precision. Feel this clearly. You are not being asked to fight. You are not being asked to prove anything. And you are not being asked to convince anyone of anything. You are being asked to stand without wavering and to release what pulls at your energy and to trust the unseen adjustments happening around you. The bigger picture is everything happens for a reason. And everything happens for our highest good. Yes. Hi, Chris. Hi, beautiful angel. There is a sharpening happening now. Not loud, not visible to everyone, but very real. Like a blade being refined in silence. When you hold your frequency without distortion, you become a point of recalibration for others. They may not understand why they feel different near you, but they will feel it. So today, do less reaching, do less explaining, do less reacting, and instead just hold, because right now that is the most powerful thing that you can do. Yes. All right. I have a visual for you guys, a butterfly flame visual. This visual today knocked me off of my socks. I love this so much. Look at that. That's going on my screensaver. That is freaking amazing. And I love that so, so, so much. The dragons are helping us. The dragons are helping us on this ascension journey. All right. We have some soul whispers. You know, those are the short little tidbits of knowledge or wisdom. So we're going to go through those first. The first one is the magnificence of the human being. The magnificence of the human being. The magnificence of the human being cannot be put into words. For you hold within you all the attributes of that which you call God. Anyone who says otherwise has yet to realize this most important truth. This magnificence can be realized via the heart center. Oh, that's amazing, Sharon. The dragons and the mantis were in your clouds last night. Awesome. Allow the light of your heart to come forth and dissolve the old, outdated beliefs whose purpose has been to brainwash and enslave humanity to make you feel worthless, to stir you further away from the source creator whose essence is light and love. It's time to tune into the light within you. Listen to the whispers of the soul that is you, and you will hear your calling. This is the time of your awakening. That was by Kedge Raj. Soul Whisper, constant joy is your birthright. It is your nature as the spiritual light being that you are. Existing in the third dimensional matrix, it may be a bit difficult to remain in that state continuously, for the entire system was designed to disconnect the human beings from their divine nature. There's our mamas coming in. There's our mamas coming in. Yeah, like my mother does. The malevolent entities have done this, for when you exist in a lower vibration, let's say when you suffer, they harvest that energy. And that is what sustains them. That, in a way, is what keeps you and them connected in close timelines. So how do you defeat the malevolent entities? Be love. Be joy. Be kind. Be. In this way, you begin to transcend the dark's playground that is the third dimensional earth. Kedge Raj. Yes. Many of us are already living in 5D earth, in the golden age. We have hit 5D. Has it taken us a long time? Yes, absolutely. But we are there. We are there. We feel it. We live it every day as our authentic selves. That's what makes us in the 5D. All right, let me see if there's another one. Yes, Soul Whisper, Light of the Divine. The light of the divine is touching every part of life on earth, bringing what was hidden into the open. It moves through nature, people, and the hearts of all. As this light grows, anything not rooted in truth and love begins to fade. Systems and intentions that serve only a few, especially those causing harm, can no longer stay hidden. They are gradually revealed and fall away. In their place, what serves the collective, balanced and life-affirming, has room to grow. It is a quiet shift, and sometimes with a bit of trembling to increase awareness, preparing the earth and all upon her for rebirth and ascension. Yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. Soul Whisper, more are awakening. You are in the timelines where many more people are awakening, realizing that the world is in fact changing. And it's speeding up also. It's speeding up. We all feel that. Many will begin to turn to you, the light holder, the flame keeper, the angelic humans, and listen to what you have to say, because the signs are becoming so obvious that what you have tried to convey to others in the not too distant past is now manifesting in front of their eyes. Right? The number is only increasing of those who are beginning to understand that a shift is taking place, and the old unnatural world is fading. That's the truth. It is. Soul Whisper, closer to the shift. The darker the situation seems to get on Earth, the closer you are to the light, to shifting into the new reality. Old timelines are being collapsed, leaving very little energetic support for the dark's plans to manifest prior to ascension. This is what's happening. This is what you're seeing out there. Observe, but do not absorb. Layers of the veil continue to dissolve. This allows access for those who seek to broaden their perspectives and seeing higher truths. This next phase brings about the light quotient desirable and necessary for planetary upliftment into new timelines. We ask you to trust the unfolding, even when it feels uncertain, as every moment is guiding you toward alignment with a higher state of being. Witnessing the collapse, another soul whisper. Grand Rising Barbara, hi beautiful angel. You are witnessing the collapse of a system which served its purpose. It is only because of fear that many still cling on to the old outdated beliefs and ways of life. Be compassionate with those refusing to let go of the illusion. Unconditional love is the key. Yes. Unconditional love is the key. Let's see if we have any more soul whispers. Yep. There's a couple on here. Stay grounded and awake, and choose love over fear. During this time of the shaking of old systems, your focus must remain on inner clarity, compassion, and alignment. For what you choose to embody now shapes the world that is emerging. Your choices. As humanity rises in frequency, it begins to transcend the density of the old world and step into a new reality shaped by higher consciousness. This shift is not force. It unfolds as more individuals choose love, truth, and inner alignment over fear and division. In doing so, the collective field transforms, opening the doorway to a more harmonious existence and realm that was always present. Yep. This is the time we came for. All of us. Let's see. We had El Moria come in, and here is a message, another message from him. This is for entertainment purposes only. Also, take what resonates and leave the rest. Always your choice. Okay. Master El Moria. The world of darkness will be transformed into the world of light after humanity itself has transformed. Some will rise to the good, the bright, and the highest, while others will fall, tending toward the dark aspects, until they are absorbed by evil and internalize it. These decisions are made today, and you can witness them in real time because both the transformative changes and the entrenchment of the status quo are unfolding before your eyes on the world political stage. Who is moving in which direction, and what will be the deciding factor? This can be clearly deduced from the words and actions of the players today. I always say, guys, we're in a game, and we're playing endgame right now. You, talking to each and every one of you. Hi, Mama Yaya. Hi, Monk. Welcome in. Welcome in. And thank you, Mama Yaya. Thank you all for the loves, the likes, the shares, and the gifts. You are all so very appreciated. You were born into this world to lift this world out of the swamp, to revive this humanity, and to complete yourself. Because it's all for you. It's all you. You are the universe. Hi, Phoenix Nymph. Hi, beautiful. To remain steadfast in the midst of the storm, to not let anything or anyone deter you from your own path of light. That is the art, the challenge, and the task that is set before you. Right? And a second equally important task confronts you day after day, hour after hour. To become aware of your own fears in the mirror of world events and to redeem them. Where do you get triggered? In this sense, the world stage serves as a magnifying glass, urging you to focus your energy where it is needed. It is always needed where your cognitive processes stall, where news of disasters throws you off course, where you are triggered instead of remaining calmly in control. Yes. So do I. So do I, Sharon. Okeechobee is my swamp area. Not very far from me. Indeed, the world is breaking apart. The earth is being ripped open both physically and inwardly. The same is true of humanity. It is breaking open in the heart so that people can experience themselves as love, as an expression of God, as immortal consciousness. Those affected gain insights into this one life that are unique in their magnitude and scope since their entry into the cycle of incarnation as human beings. Many will reach fulfillment and complete their cycle. Many will attain a high level, and many will take great leaps in consciousness. Of those who have chosen the light, none will return to the realm of light with fewer talents than they brought with them into this life. The gift of this time is that amidst the frightening news, you seek your light. Become aware of it, remain aware, and are conscious. What you have achieved in meditation and recognized in transformative processes, you must now live out in practice. Fearlessness, compassion, trust in God, and love. Yes. To be used by identifying your areas of focus and by allowing yourself to be touched by the divine light. Right? Say out loud, speak into water. I wish to be touched by divine light for my highest good, and it shall be. Remember, ask and you shall receive, Matthew 7:7. The answers have always been right in front of us. They've always been right in front of us. We just always looked over them, and we never saw it. We're finally beginning to see. And that's miraculous, what's happening to so many beings on this planet right now. Whoever does everything to make themselves feel better hasn't yet understood. What it's about is staying on the path of one's own mission. Yes. Yes, flower power. Water holds memory of what you speak into it. Absolutely. Now, this is another thing. I know my mission. I don't know your mission unless you speak it out loud. But you know your mission, because if you go into meditation and connect with your higher self will tell you your mission. Your feelings become irrelevant when you go and dutifully follow your orders. Unpleasant things only become bearable when you recognize their meaning. Where meaning remains hidden from a person, everything is difficult. Everything becomes a burden, and even small difficulties can become a great weight. To go where you are meant to go, to stand where you must stand, and to act as you are destined to. That is what it's all about these days. No longer playing the wrong part in the wrong movie. I remember a time when they told us, you have to do this. We'll give you some French fries and hamburgers. And other people were saying, oh, you didn't do that. You're a disgrace. Right? As far as you're concerned now, therefore, amidst the great storms of our time, I draw your attention once again to your inner self. There lies everything, absolutely everything, that connects you to your purpose and liberates you from the phenomena of the world. Yeah, you walk in it. Absolutely. You walk in it. But now your eyes are open. Hi, Teresa. Hi, beautiful. You can only find freedom within yourself, peace only through yourself, and joy only from within yourself. The external world is your projection screen, reminding you who you are, what you are, and why you were born. And the question is, so how does one become master or mistress of one's fears? By uncovering and relieving your remaining unconscious pain and fears away from the daily excitement. Instead of hiding fearfully from the future, we should joyfully help shape it. May those who desire war find themselves on the battlefield. May those who sow discord reap discord. And may those who wield the sword fall upon their own sword. What concerns you now who have chosen the light is your inner healing. You are loved and honored in all worlds. For this world lacked light and repeatedly sank into the prison of time due to the lack of love. This fate has been reversed and the wind has truly changed. For the dark game of the dark powers ends for those who have chosen the light. And it ends now. Master El Moria. And that was a channel by John J. Castle. Beautiful messages. You see, most of you, and this is a beautiful thing, most of you come to class not to learn anything, because honestly, you already know everything that I'm saying. It's great to hear the words, right? It's great to be reinforced of the beautiful angels that you are. But you don't come here to be taught anything, really. I mean, once in a while there's a golden nugget of wisdom that we all learn together, because I'm learning right along with you. I may be speaking these words, but I'm learning them right along with you. Right? I don't read this stuff I don't study all this stuff before I share it with you, because I share it with me too. It's spirit that leads this. I don't even call this a class, this room, this beautiful gathering of like-minded souls. That's what we are. A beautiful gathering of like-minded souls. We all want peace. We all want love. We all want unity. And I do believe what we do here at 1011, the grid work that we do, is working. And it's powerful. Because we do it together with love, with the frequency of love in our hearts as we do it. Same with our heal chain. We've actually seen miracles happen because of the words that we speak. And that's beautiful. But now back to, why do we gather here every day during the week? Because honestly, I've thought about it and I was like, wow, we've been doing this for 4 years. There's not much more I can teach. But I'm not teaching. This isn't teaching. This is experiencing with like-minded souls. Experiencing life, taking 2 hours out of my life. You're taking 2 hours out of your life, or less, or however much you want to share the moments with beautiful, like-minded souls. And that is what we're here for, to gather. This is, the Butterfly Sanctuary is the gathering of like-minded souls. And yes, we do grid work at 1011. And yes, we conclude our day here with a beautiful song from the universe. And yes, the music is given to us by spirit. These songs come up and they just mesh with what we're learning, what we're talking about. So that's what it's about to show up here. And it means so much to me. And like I said, when you're on the butterfly, once a butterfly, always a butterfly. We showed that yesterday when beautiful Hippie came in. Hippie hasn't come into the sanctuary he's been offline, off grid, connecting with his inner self, doing his thing in a beautiful way. But he came back for one day. And he still lights up this room. Because every one of you lights up this room. No matter if you come one day a week, you still light up this room. He's on the butterfly now, so therefore he has left some energy with us so that he can help us create. And I'll tell you what, he's a bad mama jamma. He's a dragon spirit. One of his past lives was as a dragon. If you want to see his quantum healing session with me, go on into my YouTube at OpalStar33. It's there. You'll hear him talk as a dragon. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I don't know why I went off on that tangent. I just wanted to tell you guys that you are appreciated for coming in and spending your time, because I know a lot of you aren't learning anything new. Like I said, there's those tidbits of golden information that comes through, and it's amazing. But for a lot of you, it's just holding this space, right? And gathering together. And that's what this is all about. Being with like-minded souls and creating in love. Creating in love. We're all still learning, Teresa. We are all students and all teachers as well. Because of what you hear, what and because of what resonates with your soul, when you go out into the world or into TikTok rooms or whatever, you can speak on things that you've learned or that you've heard. And you do. Because that's what we do as pillars of communities. Anyone on that butterfly is a pillar of this community. And with that being said, is there anyone not on that butterfly that would like to be on it? All I need is your favorite rainbow color, and I will put you on there. And that's just when you can't make class, that you're still here with us. Your energy is still here, and you are a pillar of this community. Barbara, oh, you're not on there? What color would you like, darling? What color would you like? What is playing? 100,000 angels. As I speak of this, 100,000 angels is playing. Yeah. Oh, lots of rain coming. That's okay, though. Of course, Melissa, I would be honored, darling. What color would you like? What color would you like? Purple, you bet. I'll get you on there. Is there anyone else? I saw a couple of new faces come in. That's why I always offer everyone to be on the butterfly. Because this butterfly stays up all year. And this is the new 2026 one. And that's our past loved ones there in the middle. They're always here. Always pillars in the spirit for us. Yep. This is a beautiful message that I want to bring through to Mother Mary. This is a message from Mother Mary. The love in your heart supersedes everything. This is going to be a beautiful message. This is a channel by Kirsten Erickson. She says, I know you and I love you very much. I know life on earth as I have myself lived as a human being many times. I know life is not easy on earth. And it's very easy to forget the most important thing. And that is you and your love. You have almost forgotten about who you are. There is so much turmoil going on right now. New energies. And also a struggling in the form of violence, war, misunderstandings all around the world. And this is sadly the human way. Humans, you tend to separate, divide, and you rather tend to want to conquer someone else instead of sitting down and listening to each other. And there's Angel coming in, guys. There's Angel coming in. Wow, my mother's strong today. She's strong in here today. And this way that humans do things is going more and more the old way of doing things, because more and more of you, dear children, are indeed awakening as these words are being written down. Do not worry. You are safe in heart, in your loving heart, and I am always there with you. The innocent needs protecting always. But starting a war is a no-no. The human way is a challenge for all. And you are evolving all the time. And you are going in the right direction. So do not worry. But be prepared to guard your own heart and your love therein. Fear is a weapon. And fear are used by military regimes all over the world to make people subordinate. Fear is actually used by many to get control over your minds and also paralyze your hearts. When you are living in fear, you are partially blocked out from love. See, fear is the opposite of love. And this is the number one task for those that wants to rule the world. So be your own guardian. And I am also your guardian. And I have a very big team in angels. And guides from all the universe that serve humans on earth. Yes. Yes. We know this, right? We know about the Ascended Masters. Remember who you are. You are a love being, sent to live on earth to spread your unique love in your own kind of way. And I want you to remember this always and never forget how important you are. Always cherish yourself and the precious love that you have. And remember that your heart's love supersedes everything. I love you, Mother Mary. Beautiful. As Angel plays. Can't even make this up. Can't even make this up. As she was talking about angels. Yeah. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Aw, thank you, Alicia. Thank you, darling. Yeah, there was a ding for confirmation. That you feel. I am so glad just to sit here and spend some time with you guys. I think it was, I don't know, a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I asked you the question, do you know who you are? Do you know who you are at a soul level? And there was some of you that said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who I am. I'm not sure. I'm going to ask that question again. Do you know who you are at a soul level? Sorry, handsome man. This is Ascension class. Someone named Handsome Man tried to come up. Sorry. I have a handsome man. I don't need another one. Yes, yeah, Mama Yaya, you know who you are. Hello, Nicole. Welcome in, darling. Welcome in. Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Hello, Karen. Hi, beautiful angel. Freedom. Don't break even. We have 11 minutes till snaps. Put her first. Sleeping. Even, no. You're okay. Well, there's going to be more things that are going to come out. And for those of us that see it, it's going to look like the Three Stooges. It's going to look like a bad movie. But for those that don't see it, it's going to look like havoc, chaos. All the chaos going on in the world is it's for a reason. It's to wake people up. That's why it happens. That's why COVID happened. That's why DW thing happened. He exited the stage. Yep. Because we're all actors on this stage of life. It does come in waves, Phoenix, and there's more coming. There's more coming. So just be aware. Just be aware. And even everybody is in the same space. Our realities are different. Our realities are totally different. Hey, BX. Hey, darling. Oops. Did you get your mail? Falling to pieces. Brighter day. Oh, I haven't showed you guys the Schumann yet today. Okay. There's the Schumann. 47. Still high. Well, it went dark. It went blacked out for a few hours. So it's starting up again. Get ready.
Power. Don't give up when you feel divided. Don't give up, I'll be by your side. Unbroken.
I like that. Brighter day. Hey, my sweet lemons.
For a brighter day. And if you stay with me, I will stay with you. For a brighter day. For a brighter day.
Oh, I know what we can do. I'll pull a Lyran Oracle. Okay, Spirit wants me to pull a Lyran Oracle, so let's do that. All right. Don't give up. Come on now. What do you want to say to us, Spirit? That's what you want to say. Okay. Huh. Planetary cycles, closing cycles, completion, moving forward. Yep. Card 3-1. The beauty of a biosphere such as planet Earth is that once all the elements are locked into equilibrium, a natural process begins to kick in, where environments naturally creates life forms come to birth, and planetary cycles set into motion the journey's plan. Wow. Planetary cycles are a big part of your Earth reality, with Mother Earth engaging in large circles that open different epochs, dominant species, new terrains, etc. And then shorter cycles such as the 4 seasons that facilitate for all life to prosper. The foundation of all these cyclical processes are found in the aspect of death and rebirth. Through constant death and rebirth, your planet continues her journey of growth, releasing what no longer serves her and utilizing the old to bring forth the new. This process is not really death, so to speak, but a recycling mechanism which allows for rain to pour down on your planet. Enter the rivers and streams, nourish all life forms, and then evaporate back up to the cloud level to once again rain down on the populace. And just how everything on your earth goes through a regeneration death cycle, so too is a cycle in your life seeking to be completed so a rebirthing may take place. You will find that by letting aspects of your life that no longer serve you fade away, your gardens of tomorrow will grow again. Begin by tuning into your self-awareness to sense what cycles you are currently completing and beginning in your life. Find where you are at currently and then dedicate to a process of consciously releasing any old chapters that seek to close. Whether this involves a new old occupation, relationship, certain type of thought pattern, etc. Sense the cycles in your life and feel where you are. The beauty of letting go of outdated cycles is that it frees your energy body to shift its resources towards regeneration. An alternate meaning of this card could indicate that a past friendship, relationship, or lover is influencing your consciousness, and this may be a good time to look into old relationships to find the wisdom from that experience. An additional meaning can include that past relationships may sprout back into your field, and for you to be open for all is in continual cycles. The additional meanings are closing of cycles, releasing dead weight, time of completion, closing chapters, having gratitude for past, moving forward with love and compassion, and renewing relationships. Wow. That's quite the message. Wow. Love it. Love it. We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes till snaps. If you guys don't follow Oracle Nomad here, and on all the platforms, his music is amazing. It talks right to the soul. Follow him. He's an amazing, beautiful soul. Beautiful soul. That is my Pokemon beeping. Souls intertwined, purpose now defined. Shoot. Okay, that's gonna work. Good. See, it sometimes fades away. I played this morning in dance too, and Spirit chose to play it for us today. Right, Jules? The no. I never know what song Spirit's going to choose. We have 151 songs on there. All right, here we go, guys. Snap, snap, snap. This is our butterfly, and all of us are on here because we work together to create, to hold the pillars of the earth and our own pillars, and to empower each other and ourselves. This is our past loved ones. They're always with us. Anytime we think of them, they're with us. This is us. Our big hearts are open. We're connected to the halo technology, connected to God's source right there, which is all the colors of the rainbow. Then we have the Aurelian arc, which is golden in color. And we pull from that energy. We become the golden butterflies. This is the Christos spiral. We're no longer in the fib of no chi. We're in the Christos spiral, the codex, the new codex. We work with earth, air, fire, water, and ether to go from 2 strands to 12 strands and beyond. All right, this is also our room, watched over, protected, and guided by the galactics, by the ascended masters, and by the dragons. We have a whole team, and our past loved ones. We have a whole team that helps us out. And Steffi did that for us. There's little Toothless from Cat. We go through the door to become the butterfly. This is heart energy and solar plexus energy from Maya. Yes. And this is Forest Fairy's work. And she saw the dragon. She saw the priest, the pan, the jokers, the mother goose, the XOXO. We come in here as our higher selves. The magic, the Magdalene. We change timelines. That is the hummingbird. We go down the rabbit holes. And we are the unicorns. The rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to raise the frequency of this planet. And this is the daily armor of God invocation. So today we rise in light. Today we walk as flame. We put on the helmet of truth. Our minds are clear. We wear the breastplate of light. Our hearts are pure. We lift the shield of faith. No shadow may enter. We move mountains. Changing timelines. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here. Creating and empowering yourself. We wield the sword of spirit. Our voices is power. We stand in the shoes of peace. We walk with purpose. Our grid is sealed. Our flame is online. Our codex is alive. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. Yes. On May 1st is when we will start reading the Sophia Code in here. So if you want to read it with us, get the book. Or if you don't have the book, I can send you an e-copy. Just message me if you'd like an e-copy of the Sophia Code. But I suggest you get the book. It's nothing like holding that book in your hand. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. All right? We're all about peace, love, unity, respect, and creating the new earth here and anchoring new codes into this planet. That's what we're here for. Here's our healing chain. All these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people and places. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miyasato shkoros priyata makorosiata. Miyasato shkoros priyata makorosiata. Miyasato shkoros priyata makorosiata. Yeah. All right, beautiful. Now this is our rainbow butterfly dream catcher. Use this in the astral and for remote viewing. Also bring your dragon with you and put a shield on you. The Maharic shield is really good. Maharic shield can be found on YouTube. And the first time you do it is 15 minutes. After that, it gets shorter and shorter. I do mine in like under a minute. I put my Maharic shield all the way through, connected to source energy, the great solar sun, right down into the earth star chakra every day. All right. Here is, we're going to do the Aurelian globe Aurelian arc energy work. I can get my chair to work. Thank you guys so much. Here's our globe, and I want you to picture a beautiful Aurelian arc, golden arc of energy all around the planet. I want you to see that same golden energy in your hearts, because it's there. And I want you to pull from the energy from the Aurelian arc and bring it into your heart. Bring it down into your solar plexus, into your sacral chakra, down into your root chakra, and down into the earth star chakra. I want you to anchor it there. Now I want you to visualize or feel the energy from the center of your being, from the center of earth, pulsing out to all the people on the earth, touching their hearts, helping them remember who they are at a soul level. Whatever that looks like to you, right? Did you put a smile on their face? Yes. Did you make a raindrop fall on their nose? Whatever you can imagine, use your imagination, connect with your higher self. All right, now hold that thought. All right, beautiful. Beautiful work, everybody. That is heartfelt, love-felt grid work. That's what it looks like. See, grid work can look like whatever you want it to look like. Sure can. Yeah, free. St. Finnegan. Yep. True freedom. Happiness. St. Finnegan. Yep. All right. We are going to get into understanding the chakras, discovering and using the energy of your 7 vital force centers. All of us have a basic knowing of our chakras, right? The red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet goes from 417 hertz all the way up, goes from 396 hertz all the way up to 963 hertz. We've got the Vam, Ram, Yam, Ham, Om, and Lam. Lam is your first chakra. All right. We're going to get back into this, which is, we talked about the middle pillar, rates of vibration yesterday. We're going to talk about right and left-sidedness. Right and left-sidedness. This has to do with, right-handed, left-handed maybe. I don't know. Let's see. A subject of interest which opens out from the study of these positive and negative currents is the incidence of right and left-sidedness in people. Most people have one hand, foot, or eye stronger than the other. The reason for this, in effect, is that they have either the positive outgoing or negative receptive side of their nature more highly developed at that level. It may be that in the very highly evolved person, these positive and negative forces are equally balanced. It is recounted, for example, of the great adept Saint Germain that he could write equally well and at the same time with both hands. Wow, is there anyone in here that can write with both hands? I cannot. I cannot. I am right-handed, and my Alicia can. Awesome. That's awesome, Alicia. Yeah, I can't. And my handwriting is not very good. It's chicken scratch. But yeah, me too. It is what it is, right? We all have our strengths. Attraction and repulsion. The well-known laws of attraction and repulsion in electricity and magnetism are that like repels like and opposites attract each other. These laws apply to the positive and negative currents in the human system. Sensing and acting are negative and positive. Therefore, action in one person is always attracted to receptivity or sensing in another. We see this in the male-female relationship where the active, outgoing male nature is paired with the receptive, passive female nature. Through the balancing or mating of two opposite poles, a third quality is always born. Each new element or tattwa is formed from the interaction of the positive and negative phases of the preceding one. One may compare this process to that of stirring two ingredients together to produce a third one from their combination. Any new manifestation must always come from the interaction of a positive and negative force. As, for example, the incarnation of a soul through the union of male and female. In this connection, some light is thrown on the sex of children born, the relative dominance of the positive and negative factors in both mother and father. At the time of conception, will determine whether the incarnating soul comes in a male or female body. Yes. Oh, Sharon, that's awesome. Awesome. Ooh, very cool. All right, the qualities of the 5 lower chakras. I want to finish this by Friday. We shall now try to define the qualities which are associated with each of the 5 lower chakras, dealing with each in turn. This is to say the actual experience with which we have when the energy in our system is focused at that particular chakra, the root center. The root center is seated at the base of the spine. At this level, the energies manifesting in the human system have reached their lowest rate of vibration. If we think of the energy vibration in terms of sound, this would represent the deepest note as produced, for example, by the tuba or double bassoon. In fact, music of these coarser vibrations, such as military band music or certain kinds of jazz, does produce a noticeable effect at the lowest center and tends to produce the urge to move the feet, as in marching, stamping, or strutting. As we explained earlier, the vibration of energy in the human system through a chakra produces an experience, which in Hindu terminology is called a tattva, and in Western terms, an element. The element of the root chakra is the quality of solidity. In other words, the earth element. The earth element gives us the quality of cohesive resistance and weight of solidness. At this level, one has the experience of security and satisfaction in one's existing state, and of being comfortable as one is. Therefore, there is no urge to move or change to another state. The earth element vibration gives one the experience of having one's feet firmly on the ground. It is a very real fact that at times when we feel insecure and nervous, the vital currents are not earthed through our lowest center. This chakra naturally governs all that is solid in the body, such as the bones, teeth, and nails. The sense of smell is associated with this level. All creatures that are very close to the earth have a strong sense of smell. We also see this in people. Those who are very acute in material matters very often have prominent noses. The sacral center. The sacral center is at the level of the sacrum on the spine. At this level, we have the experience of fluidity in ourselves. This is called the element of water. The idea of energy experienced as the principle of fluidity may seem a little mystifying at first sight to the student. We have to adjust to the idea of energy in ourselves at these different levels being experienced as different kinds of consciousness or elements. For some, the idea of ripeness or smoothness may be a more understandable way of defining the watery quality of this chakra. For example, a fruit's ripeness will require the watery element to be strongly present in it. The same thing applies to people. For man and women to be ripe from the sexual point of view, the fluid element must be strongly present in their system. The sacral center is thus connected with the fluid functions of the system, such as the urine and the semen. An insufficiency of the fluid element will lead naturally to aridity. This can cause hardening or drying out diseases such as arthritis. In the later case, the cartilaginous tissue, which acts as a natural lubricant between the bones and at the joints, dries up and painful friction takes place. Ripeness and smoothness give the experience of flow, which is the fluidity of the watery tattva. The sense of taste is associated with this level. The English idiom speaks of the mouth watering, and it is the watery element which produces the saliva which makes this possible. The sense of taste is therefore only possible because of the element of water. The solar center is located on the spine at the level of the solar plexus. At this level, we experience the quality of expansiveness and warmth in ourselves. This chakra, therefore, is the seat of the element of fire in our nature. Fire and water seem to have, in a sense, opposing qualities. The smooth flow of the watery quality is downward in its direction and is therefore contractive in relation to the essentially upward expansiveness of the fiery quality. The sense of sight is derived from the activity of this chakra. We can recognize how this comes about when we consider that sight is dependent upon light. But light is a quality of the fire element and is derived from it. Therefore, the sense of seeing is only possible because of the fire element. The strength of the fire element in ourselves at any one time will therefore govern the brightness of what we see. We can recognize the validity of this if we consider how we are in a certain mood. Everything we see seems bright and strongly colored, and life seems vivid and warm. At other times, we observe the world, and we seem to see it as drab, colorless, and lifeless. The difference between these two moods is only the relative strength of the solar chakra energy at that time. The assimilation of food through combustion is governed by the activity of this chakra. The person who has strong vibrations at the level of the solar chakra will absorb great benefit from food he eats. The kind of person who never seems to absorb enough energy from food, however much he may eat, is deficient in the fire element in his system. Interesting. All right, we'll do some more tomorrow. We'll go over the heart, the throat, and the heart and the throat tomorrow. All right, guys, that's class for the day. It is now share time. If anyone would like to come up, you're more than welcome. And I'm going to get the Laren Song of Light up for us. Oh, it's already up. Okay, good. Good, we're all set. Yes, come on up, Alicia. Would love that. Hello,
Hi,
hello.
hi, beautiful butterflies. How are you all doing today? Much love and light from my heart to yours. Your beautiful cards were speaking to me, Shakina, dance to the sacred rhythm. And it's connected to your beautiful pink and greenery of that divine Amori heart of love. So remember to light up that rainbow within all the divine chakras as we come together in unity with that divine crystic liquid light of the diamond sun. Malaikatulakatalekisha karasha. Rasha into doi meki rasha. Alaham ki rasha. Shamo shamo shamo. Tarkatale katale katale. Thank you, divine. Remember the lirons with the gold and silver ray of that beautiful Amori heart. That as we anchor that light within our grid system, within the beautiful heart of Gaia and the cosmos. Male Ishakina ma alaham kirasha. Remember that gentle side of love. Remember that peaceful, that serenity from within. Kalikatali rasha. Remember who you are. Male abale ikatala rasha. Rasha into doa meki rasha. Alhamki Rasha Shamu Shamu Shamu. Thank you, Divine, with a grateful heart. Keep shining.
All right. Did anyone else want to come up? I love it when Shakina shows up. Yeah.
Yes. Shakina reminds me of the beautiful rainbow rays. So as you can see, the rainbow rays are shining through, which represents all the divine azurite or chakra points, which is our light body activations as well, which is we are activating on the physical, mental, emotional, astral, etheric templates. I love that you mentioned about the sacral chakra because a lot have forgotten the emotional light body and the activation of that within through empathy, through gentle love, and truly embracing that divine feminine and divine masculine energies in union. Male'ipa Shekina of the beautiful orange and golden flame. When you can activate the triple Amori flames of the gold, the violet, and the blue flames, you would activate that divine rainbow activation within. Male'i Shakina Ma'alakam Kirasha. As we balance to the 8-point star of Venus, which is also connected to one of the greatest electromagnetic fields within our elements of air, earth, fire, water, and ether. I love that you mentioned the sacred fire today because a lot have forgotten how to connect to that holy fire within because we have to cleanse through that holy fire to truly arisen to our higher selves. What are we burning off? What are we surrendering? What are we detaching from? Right? Because detachment is good for the soul, attachment is good for the ego. So differentiate between ego and authenticity. And authenticity and alignment comes with alignment with your frequencies. Le'i Shakina ma'alaham kirasha. I love that you mentioned about lefties today because it was speaking to me so beautiful, right? Because I was raised in a right-handed home, but I'm a lefty since I was a kid. And my dad he was kind of strict, so he would tell me, Lisha, use your right hands for everything. Right? And I deliberately was a little rebel. I would use my left hand. only I would eat with my right hand because that aspect of self. But everything I can write with my right hand, I can drive everything. But I could scribble with my left hand, but I can't scribble with my right hand. But I can write with the right hand as well. I have Yeah, I even wondered, like I was practicing driving and I remember using both feet as well because when you have to learn manual, you have to learn like how to change the gears and stuff like that. So it was a task, but it's beautiful. Left hand path is very intuitive path, right? It's not like how do I say a straight road then. We have to go through a lot of spirals to reach to where we are. Maisha Kina Ma'alaham Kirasha. Chasha, I would love to say the rainbow roller coaster. Because when I analyze myself, I was always like the black sheep, even as a kid to an adult, right? But what stood out is based on your authenticity and alignment to your energies and your frequencies of seeing and connecting to that divine rainbow. That divine rainbow ray is within each and every one of us. We are from that divine rays. So that's how divine shows us to activate within our heart space. Are we remembering, are we activating our Maharata shields, our polaric shields, our Akashic shields? Because this is what true organic crystal avatar is about, right? Activating through the sacred chaotic science of the sacred, I would say sacred geometry of the light. Because sometimes I would see the sacred pyramids of the Lyrans. And I will wonder why am I seeing this thing. Then I realize you can activate with the divine pyramid flames. You can activate with the divine sacred heart flames. Or even the lotus flames. Malay Shakina ma alaham kirasha. Le itarasha rasha intadoi me kirasha ma ashana matu. Such as the blue and the silver ray. The blue and the silvery connects very deeply to as well to your divine organic crystal blueprint. And if you use it through visualization, you can visualize which is your etheric plane, which is closest to your physical layer or your physical avatar. To clear any distortion, because it comes like we are, I would say, breaking up the shadow matrix, because everyone who has incarnated in this time frame has incarnated into Earth's morphogenetic field who has a shadow aspect of self. So in order to rise from the shadow, we have to embrace that side and move to our authentic self. And through doing inner work and alignment with authenticity of the divine Amore love flame, it's through that rainbow flame is how we can ascend out, right? To connect to our higher self, connect to our inner child in the purest of love. That's why I love the Lyran mention, return to innocence, return to purity, return to that gold and silver light within. Mali ishakina ma alaham ki rasha, shamo, shamo, shamo. Katale, 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 rasha. Today I was watching another beautiful sister, about Sirius B, and I started to sing the light language, and I didn't realize I was humming it. And I felt so at home because it had a lot of aquatic beings as well. And we are connecting more and more deeply to our authentic soul essence. And we have to hold that frequency within ourselves. Be gentle, be peaceful with ourselves, because we know the external is chaos. But are we chaos inside, or are we gentle and serenity within? Are we at peace with ourselves within? Because we are that divine universe. So the more we align with authenticity and truth, we are not responsible for anything inflicted upon us. We are responsible for aligning and being authentic to our divine source energies within. Mali Shakina ma alaham kirasha. Shamo shamo shamo. Katale katale katale. Pli Shakina. Kale katale katale. So balance that divine scales, balance that, and honor both your divine feminine and divine masculine. Because that's what represents of the 6-point star of the Maharata shields, even the 8-point star, even the 12 lotus petal flower. Because if you look at the 6-point star, which represents by the gold and silver ray of Lyra, that one is pointing down. That's okay. Malay Shakita. I think the lions wants to come out, the little kitties. The big kitties, because they have given me so much strength and courage to face even some of the most turbulent times. And I respect and I value that, because without stability and standing in authenticity, how would you know who you are? You have to be in alignment to that divine source of
Absolutely.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah. And it comes with knowing thyself. It comes with knowing that chakras, that rainbow rays, right? Because it's also represented as your azurite points, or I would say also like the sphere of Amenti. Because when you look at that, that's divine God source. Each is represented by a different dimension of reality. Like when I was divinely awakening in this lifetime, I connected through frequencies. But then when I observed its particles, then when I observed it was a wave, then I realized that each color of the chakra is a rainbow ray and a frequency that holds its own masculine and feminine energies as well. Such as the red ray has a
Hey,
masculine and
Christina.
feminine. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful.
Beautiful souls.
Hi,
I
Machiwa.
joined this class,
Hello.
but I've had a wonderful, like, my daughter-in-love, my future daughter-in-love is here to stay with me for a week, and they're gonna go look at venues and stuff like that, and life is beautiful, good.
Awesome.
Um, I'm I'm sitting in front of the tattoo shop because I'm gonna have the Bobby drone bee changed into the Christina Queen bee
Ooh,
today. And
nice.
this is for me, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
how I heal. This is how I get through. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody does it different. Everybody does it different, and this is what I have to do for me. And I just wanted to come up and just check in and say hi to everybody. And if anybody's willing, just to send me some good vibes because it's still hard.
We send you lots of love and light,
Of
Christina, and big
course.
heart hugs. Increase your to shields. Shield yourself. If you can't visualize, just think about a golden and silver bubble and you are inside. Keep your vibration high. Remember that beautiful heart of yours. It's beating with love. It's beating with peace. You love your inner child. Visualize your inner child. Give yourself a big hug. Let's do some meditation together. Give yourself a big hug. I
This
want
is
you to
my
say,
inner child. This is
Mm-hmm.
my inner child going, na 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 boo boo. I can't
yeah,
change it.
and boo boo, you're gonna get a big hug. I want you to remember to laugh more and have connect more with that inner child. It's beautiful. Malay Shakina. Yeah, I tend to do that too, Nan and a boo boo. Teasing too.
Do I? Yep.
Yeah, because
Yep.
I, I'm the little naughty one. I want to
Hey,
wake up every.
sunshine.
Yeah, I want to wake up everyone's inner child. I want you to remember that love, that pure innocent love. It's
Yeah.
nothing external.
Mm-hmm.
Remember who you are. Remember
Mm-hmm.
you are love. You are light. And I want you to tell yourself, thank you for everything. Please
I do
forgive me for
everything.
everything. I
Mm-hmm.
am sorry. And I love you. This is what I do every single day, time I'm here in the physical as well, because something self love was never taught to any one of us. We have to reconnect that. We have to watch all these scars we have and still find love for each aspect of ourselves, right? And I love you. You have a beautiful heart. Send you much, much love and light from my heart to yours.
You,
Big
sweetheart.
heart
I
hug.
appreciate it. Thank you, sweetheart. I
So what are
appreciate
we
that.
doing to the bee? What are you doing to the
So
bee?
I'm going to elongate it and make it a queen, and
Ooh,
so
oh,
like
okay.
and then
Right.
I'll put a little crown on her head. Um,
Yeah.
let me see if they could do like a yellow or golden crown on there. I want to get just a little bit of color, a little splash of color on this,
Awesome.
and
Yeah.
we'll see. Um, I am grateful. I'm grateful for this tattoo, but it's time that it changes, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I want to change the
Yep.
memory of it. I want to change the look of it. I want to change
Yep.
everything.
Yeah.
And even though my heart is still healing, because I don't know, right? Like, I don't know. And that I don't know prayer comes in so much today. And this is how I'm doing it. And this is what feels right. And I asked for signs, and all the signs came through that I'm on the right path. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Christina. Yes, beautiful sister. I want you to, your light. emotional body, your sacral chakra is being activated. So if you can visualize like a gold and orange flame around your body, your sacral, your heart, you will tend to be more into that frequency of love and compassion, that beautiful pink ray. I was just telling Opal about her beautiful deck today with the I was watching her lamp and I was amazed it was going up and down with the pink rays. And the pink rays remind me of so much. Like, are we remembering that gentle side of us? Are we remembering that peaceful side of us? Right?
Yeah.
Be gentle with that love. Be gentle with that crystal love within yourself because we are all activating that diamond love. Bring it back within. Malai Shakina Ma'alaham Kira Shamo Shamo Shamo. I send you love, lots of love and light and a beautiful pink ray around you.
Thank you, sweetheart. You saw my video yesterday. Yeah, that was such clarity yesterday when I was feeling it before that, and I've kind of known it, but it just that jolt of confirmation and the knowing, right? Like life is so short. It doesn't pay to seek outside of yourself. And and I pray for so many people, including in the butterfly sanctuary. I don't have any ill will towards anyone. None. Nobody. I have no ill intentions. I don't think harshly of people. I don't gossip. I just don't. It's just not how I'm made up. And I share my truths and that's it. That's
Yes.
it.
Speaking truth is coming into alignment with your authentic self of being coming through the shadows aspect to rising to your original authentic self. So remembering who you are from
There's
within.
layers and layers and layers and layers. And layers and layers and more layers and more layers and more layers. I just want to find peace within, and it's just going to take me a little bit of time because I love big, I love hard, I love loyal, I love kind, I love. And I actually had a really good friend of mine reach out to me and he said, I wish I wasn't an empath. I'm so tired of being an empath.
It's
And so
because
I reminded him of what his job was and why he was born that way. And he said, well, I want somebody to make me feel that way. And I said, that's what I'm here for.
it's like
And then I sent him a big joke, like a joke, and he laughed. And that's what we're meant to do. Like, we're
it's
meant
like
to
the
just lift
blue
each other.
rays, Christina, right? So the blue rays are the lowest light bearers or the flame bearers, and they work very closely to the divine Shekinahs or the empathic side of others, right? Especially with the feminine aspect and Mother Nature, right? A lot takes the Blu-rays for granted because the Blu-rays have to transmute and alchemize the mutated DNA strands, right? But the Blu-rays activate as well the emotional light body. So when you can activate that, you are ascending to go up to your higher self, to your heart chakra, right? So through visualization, you can use the blue, the gold, and the violet flames. So visualize that triple flame within, and you would see that ray emerge from that heart space because you are activating from your emotional light body. For me, shadow work never ends sometimes because I had to realize that even from having multiple NDEs, even a soul split, and finding, you know what I did? I started to look at myself. I'm not a broken mirror anymore. I'm a whole being. So I'm going to pull back all my soul fragmented pieces and I'm decluttering from each chakra, each azurite point. No more. So speak to yourself. No more of this, no more of that, right? No more whatever anyone has did. You are responsible for that divine love, that divine inner child within. So give yourself that connected to that divine, pure, innocent love. Because I remember I had an experience when I didn't even know about energy healing. I didn't even know about chakras at that point in my life. and I felt this burst of energy in my heart chakra. I thought I was having a mini heart attack, to be honest. And I was sitting in my car for 2 hours crying. You know what I was feeling? I was feeling humanity's pain and suffering. And I couldn't even breathe in that moment. You know what I started to do? Just thank that heart. Just thank that beautiful heart, because that's the greatest electromagnetic field. You can alchemize anything within that field. So be an alchemist. That's what the power of an empath is. And it's a beautiful feeling to be an empath, right? And you will get that gratitude as well from divine, because it's a beautiful experience. Because I was connecting, I was telling Opal about Sirius B. Sirius B have a lot of blue beings, such as like the Maharaji fairies, the blue avians, and the aquatic beings. And when we connect inwards, we remember that empathic love. So as we ascend, we want to go to 5D, but we don't want to go with a backpack full of X, Y, and Z. We have to declutter. So be gentle in love, be peaceful with yourself, activate on the physical, mental, emotional, astral, etheric with compassion, with gratitude to that divine Amora heart. Balance both that divine feminine and divine masculine energies with a grateful heart to divine source. Malay Shakina Ma'alaham Kirasha, Shashikina Ma'alaika Shakina. Aisha kina ma'alaham ki rasha, rasha intedoi me ki rasha, shamu, shamu, shamu. Look at the lotus.
My beautiful family. I love you guys. I'm gonna sign off and head in, and my appointment's at 11. I love you
Love
guys.
you.
Can't wait to show you the pictures after it's done. Love
Love you. Have a beautiful
you.
one.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love that Lyran. Opal. Yes, we have to remember that lotus within, right? We have to rise from the mud, the murkies. We have to shoot our roots to the core of Gaia. Then shoot our stem through the beautiful ocean, through our emotional light body. Then we have to open to that bud, to that beautiful sun, which is the mental body. And then absorb that sweet fragrance and let it out to the air, to the heart chakra, to the astral body. Palei Shakina Ma'alaham Kirasha. This is how I see the lotus actually. Actually, lotus is one of my favorite flower. I wasn't resonated why they choose the rose, but I could understand why they chose the rose for because it had a lot of tones you had to go through. But I love lotus. But we can all be different flowers in a beautiful garden. One day you can be a buttercup, you can be an orchid, you could be a lily. It's all how you feel inside. Are you ready to blossom that flower within? Malay Shakina Ma'alaham Kirasha. Shamo Shamo Shamo. Palay Katale Rasha Rasha Intedoi. Such as that beautiful gold and silver light of the Lyrans. Blossom it from within. Shine. Thank you, Divine, with a grateful heart. Yeah. Ashati. How are you doing, Opal? I send you a big heart hugs as well. Much love and gratitude. Keep shining.
You too, darling. Even a pansy, right? Yeah.
Today I was playing serious serious song. One of my beautiful other sister posted, and my kitties was singing. And I was so happy because just waking up to that frequency and being in love with yourself, right? Not wondering what external reality is about. Yes, we are existing here, but we are in this world, but we are not of this world.
Yep,
So
that's right.
yeah, so always remember that within. Find that love within, because you are the one taking yourself through this journey. You have to take all your avatars through it. So connect even from the physical, mental, emotional, astral, etheric. And I must say, since we're doing a lot more grid work, I'm not feeling so exhausted as I was before in the physical. I'm so grateful for that because I tend to like to stay more on the astral or the etheric planes for some reason, you know. But I had to learn to balance even on the physical, such as stability. What does stability represents for us? What does authenticity represents for us? What does alignment represents for us? Because you can't be love, light, and clueless because there is a battle going on, but that battle is within. Hallelujah, Shakina. As above, so below, as we bring in heaven on earth together as one, as a collective. As sure, I loved visualizing that 8 point star as well because that's one of the um, how do I say, numbers that popped up for me, right? I connect deeply to numbers as well, and I saw 8 as well, 8 and 3. Ma'ashaki nama alaham kirasha. It's like the lefties and the righties. So the lefties are more like the creativity, the intuition, the innovation aspect of self, right? The righties are more like the logical, perceptive reality, but you have to merge two concepts, such as the left and the right hemisphere of the brain to reach that center point, that 0 point energies within, that divine Shekinah, right? Because remember, when source flows, they flow as a abundant lights, right? Bele ikataliki rasha rasha into doimiki rasha. Alahamki rasha shamo shamo shamo. I also use or represents the rainbow ray, such as like the stargates. So each color or each representation is holding to a geometry. If you look at each chakra, you would see a certain sacred geometry with it. Like the heart chakra has the two triangles, which is represented by the 6 point star, right? But it's encoded into a 12 point lotus flower. That's the sacred geometry, right? A lot may consider it like maybe even from different aspects, like maybe a yantra or whatever, right? But it's actually kilotic codes. It's kilotic light codes. Because if you go to the root chakra, you would see it represented by a square, right? In a four-petal lotus flower, which represents the elements of air, earth, fire, water. But if you go to the Anjana chakra or the third eye, you would see it represented by a two-petal lotus flower, what looks like an eye. And even if we go above to our soul star chakra or our earth star chakra, it's two different replication of how we anchor light within the grids as well. Because our earth star chakra, we anchor in the divine Maharata seals of the gold and silver rays. So when we anchor that into the plane, we actually anchor that frequency and that waves, that earth star's chakra to be activated, such as Mother Gaia's heart. And if we go to our soul star chakra, we would activate our higher self or our cosmic self. Because sometimes I would say, since my divine awakening in this life, I do not receive energies from the bottom up. You get energies from above come down. So you have to surge that energy through like an antenna and send it through all your chakra points, all your azurite points, and light it up and give it to the heart of Mother Gaia, or this beautiful sphere or Amori heart of Mother Gaia, because this is why we are ascending to 5D, 6D, 7D, and above, right? Because we want to go to the 12D of Amantania, which is Lyra as well. I was watching the Sacred Merkaba, the 12th grid strand of the DNA. And do you know 10, 11, and 12 is represented by Lyra? 10 is Albion, 11 is I think Vega, and 11 is represented by Amantania, and 12 is Amantania. So I may be quoting that a little off because I'm just pulling back some memories. But Stargate 3 or Stargate 8 is connected to Orion or Mentacle. So we have to understand how we are connecting to, or understand how we are connecting to our cosmic families as well through that sacred grid within our DNA strands, because we are activating that 12 strands as well together as a collective 1101. Yeah. Oh yeah, D10 is Vega. Thank you. Thank you, Starlight. Yes. D10 is Vega. D11 is right, Avian, I think, yeah. But we are going back to Lyra, so we're going back to purity, innocence. We are remembering that heart. We all have to focus back within that heart, that beautiful electromagnetic field, because when the reverse pole happened, when Atlantis sunk and they took out the Lemurian crystals and took it to another star system, we had experienced pole shifts. All the timelines we have incarnated on Earth, we had polarity shifts. So it's now coming back where we can balance it, such as the left and the right, such as the masculine and the feminine. So when we can balance that force fields or that energetic fields, especially in the divine Amori heart, through the sacred Merkaba of the 6-point star grid of the gold and silver ray, we can truly activate and return to purity, return to innocence. That's why I love the persons of Lyra, because in the Camelote, they say return to innocence, return to purity. Male ikatala rasha, rasha intedoa miki rasha. Shamo shamo shamata de ikatale rasha. Arashakika ishakina. Thank you, Divine, with a grateful heart. Yes, Starlight, thank you. D11 is Avion and D13 is Amantania.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, which is right. Malay Shakina. So we are all collectively remembering our star planet as well. Like today, I was resonating a lot with Sirius, and Sirius, I think Sirius has A, B, and C. I'm not too sure, but I was resonating with a lot of the blue beings, especially the aquatic ones. So I resonate with the image that you have, beautiful Opal.
The mermaid.
Yeah, the mermaid ones. Yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of Sirius as well. Mali Shakina ma'alaham kirasha. Shamo shamo shamo. Tali ekatabarasha. Yeah. Because we have to remember that pure and innocent love. Because how would we truly ascend to our liquid crystal avatar? Because we are not going to be physically dense as before. So we have to declutter and remember that purity, that light within, that liquid crystal light. It's in the diamond shape of the diamond sun. Mali'i Shakina ma'alaham kirasha. Shamo, shamo, shamo. Yeah, Tali'i Shakita. To me, the diamond suns also represents Lyra, because we are removing the black sun from our covering to reintegrating our gold and silver sun of the diamond within our essence. And we can do that by simply sitting and in nature with the sunlight, or use it through visualization. I tend to visualize a lot because this is what helps me to ground back or assists me. But connect to that inner child, connect to that purity, whatever you want to connect it through the fire, through the water, through the air, through the earth, however you feel comfortable. Because it's amazing to me that I will watch a tree, and a tree spends its life in that same spot, but it spreads its root under that earth, and it goes into all different areas. But it stands tall, and it would spread branches and give off fruits for other animals to come, or other beings to eat and enjoy. But for me, being an air elemental, mainly being air, I like to be free. I don't like to stay in one spot. I want to fly, I want to swim, I want to go all over. So stability for me was a little, I would say, a little tough. Because what are we stable in? when things are constantly shifting in our reality, right? Are we ascending with the shift? You know, because we are ascending from 3D to 4D to 5D and above. So the more we ascend together, we have to alchemize and be one with the changes within us. Like, you know, ascension isn't always fun because sometimes you feel a lot of stuff in the physical, you know, such as purging, such as sweating, such as, you know, emotional outbursts. But we still have to be gentle with that aspect of self. We still have to remember that divine, beautiful heart that beats with love, right? Remember that purity, remember that innocence. That's why I love that divine Shekinah and what you mentioned about Mother Mary. Because for me, I connect more with Mother Mary energy than a bit of Yeshua. Because to me, Mother Mary is the gentlest form of the feminine. And I always look at her like she cries for humanity. And she cries. And I remember when I felt her energies. I didn't see her, but I felt her energies because I was going through a dark moment as well. And I said, Mama, how could anyone be so cruel in this world? I would call her pretty lady. I said, pretty lady, if anyone do that to my child or nails him on a cross or do anything like those things, I would beat them up, right? And she would laugh at me and she would say, Lisha, let it be. Because
Right.
some have to learn, how do I say, how to find that purity and that love within. Some have to remember it through suffering, through pain, right? Because even through my awakening, I still have injuries, I still have to go through. And, you know, I always ask myself, what has pain and suffering taught me? Are we being compassionate to ourselves? Are we being compassionate to others? It's only when we are truly in alignment to our authentic energies, truly then what that light shines through. Maliisha kina ma alaham karisha rasha. Truly when we can remove that black sun into that gold and silver diamond sun. Malik katale rasha rasha into doi meki rasha. Shamo 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 tatale katale katale. Pale ishakina. Thank you, Divine, with a grateful heart. Maybe that's why the lions on Earth are more like gold color, or such like the Bengal tigers are the white and black. Or even like the black pandas, you know. I love just looking at their fur, like even the kitties. They have a beautiful, like, you know, a multicolored fur in a sense too as well. It's so shimmering and glittery to me. Yeah. It's beautiful. Malay Shakina ma Allaham kiraka. Thank you, Opa, for this. You know, I send you all love and light from my heart to yours. Keep shining, keep being authentic. Activate with love, with peace, with balance from within. Because you are who you have been looking for. You are that universe. You are that love. You are that light. So stand in authenticity. Remember who you are with that gentle, pure love of that silver and gold ray. Malay Shakina ma
What do you
Allaham.
need, Country Fried? What do you need? I connect with Sarianelle almost daily. What's the favor? Ancient technology under the Vatican. Okay, let me write that down. Do you need the answer right away? Because I can ask after we do the song. I believe Val's talking about stuff underneath the Vatican. Oh, okay. Yeah.
We even have to shift that frequency. Like I recently learned that we have to incorporate more the 12 and stay away from the 11-11 aspect. because that is also connected to the frequency fence. It's also a bit connected to the Anunnaki. So sometimes when we use numbers or codings, we have to be very careful about the frequency we embody as well. Because I know both you, but Opal and myself are both life path 11s. And it's not an easy frequency to always be balanced with that emotional energy. So we have to rise above that. We have to realize that we are the 12 organic crystal Sophia avatars of light.
Yeah.
So our frequency have to embody that as well. So I recently learned that, and I must say I'm grateful for that. Thank you for allowing me to share that as well.
Absolutely. All right, guys, 11:11. Here we go. Lyric Song of Light.
Luna sceglie le famare solo farai l'uscita io non morirai ora sceglie io sceglierai ora Ashera talu vara, ifana isolu, ara shelu imara, sunretara irai, ona tu gele mahara, siria yutarai, anuma sheliraya, sulu sulu shelira, valira shelu valira. Iluno sheta, numero sheliana, numero taletina, valira numero shenore, eletaye, shelumara, solitara, ona tu kere mahara, siria iluntaraye, anuma sheliraya, solo solo veliraya.
Abraham Lincoln united a nation that was deeply divided. He gave his life as a Ona tu kele mahara, siria ilimtaraye, anu masheliraya, solo solo melira.
Ilechaneru alu Oraya shone etira Walu shenori solu Eluima Suitararai Ona tu kele mahara Siriale yuntai Anuma sheliraya Solu solu elira Valira shenu talura Ulu noraya luna Parescenorelitu Umara shelishalu Iluma shenaitali Ulu anumalirae Arashelu Suluetaralirae Ona tu kele mahara Siria ilumtarae Anuma sheliraya Sulu sulu elira Malira shunu talira Anura shenu elira Kenetara yo shelira Shiru maru talo Oraya no minetaro Alum shenori solo Shelima Suletaranirai Ona tu kele mahara Siria yunzare Anuma sheliraya Solu solu elira Umari shenu valira Aurelio Shilu maraya talira Nilu shenu solu Etara talu anura Nilu mashenora Shelu imara Sulu etara lirae Una tu kele mahara Siya ilum tarae Aluma sheliraya Solu solu elira Malira shenu talara Oraya elitolu Anuma shenori mari Keluraya shu
There it goes.
Tare
Through the DNA.
tariru
Boom.
Omara shenu lirae
I love you, brother. All right, guys, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. My soul knows your soul, and I love you, angels. Thank you, Alicia, for
Thank
your
you.
guidance, your wisdom, your love. Mwah.
Love you all.
Love you guys.